G'day, human Latiosites! This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon X. Extreme, Xpert, Ever, Wonder, Wedlocke. Here we are in Azure Bay, right in front of the Sea Spirit's Den. Now, since last time I went and tracked down Articuno about a dozen times, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. But I was able to track it down here, so, well, let's head inside. This is the Sea Spirit's Den. Now, I'm thinking Articuno's going to be a bit of a challenge, perhaps. So, the thing is, Greninja doesn't get recovery. Do we have the TM for rest? I might temporarily give this to Greninja, just so we can heal up at any given point during the battle. For now, I'm going to give up Acrobatics, since I don't anticipate on using it against Articuno, because A, then we'll be at risk of taking a super effective Ice Beam to the face, and B, it might do too much damage. So, this way we can at least heal up, and as you can hear the wings flapping in here, as if something is in here about to attack. Well, let's do this! So with that, Articuno appeared! Alright, the name of the game is, since Articuno, unlike Mewtwo, doesn't get recovery, we are safe to actually go for, I guess, an Ice Beam here. And this way we get the Protean off, so we will resist its Zab, because I don't think Articuno has any normal moves. Even better, you're going to set off the Hail. We won't take Hail damage, because we are an Ice type. So that is even better. I really don't care about that Hail now. Alright, you're going to Ice Beam us. We will resist that. And if you do too much damage later on, we can always rest. I'm pretty sure you can't freeze us, because we do have that Ice typing. So, let's start throwing Pokeballs at this thing, shall we? Unfortunately, we're not going to get a power off on this like we could with Mewtwo, because I'm not using Delta right this second, although you do have Reflect, so that actually could potentially have helped us, but it's not going to help us now. Alright, Ice Beam's a special move, so I really can't go for that, can I? Okay, come on, stay in the ball, please. You're in the yellow zone, come on, come on, come on. Ah, okay, with that, Articuno is going to break out of the Pokeball. You're going to go for another Hail. That's funny. Alright. That is fine. That is fine. Let's try this again. We can throw pretty much... I'm pretty sure we caught Mewtwo within 3 Pokeballs, but since this isn't a legal encounter, we don't have to catch him within the 3 Pokeball limit. But I'm still limiting myself to using Pokeballs. If we go down into, like, the low yellow or red zone, I am going to go for a rest, because the last thing I need is Greninja dying on us. Alright, come on. Articuno, please stay in the ball. No? Okay. Great. Fine, set up another Hail. See if I even care. See if I even care. Let's do this. Just stay in the ball, please, Articuno. Come on, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! So with that, we caught Articuno. So Articuno's data is added to the Pokédex. It is the Freeze Pokemon, a legendary bird Pokemon. It can create blizzards by freezing moisture in the air. So let's go name you, shall we? I'm gonna name you Art. There we go. Art the Articuno is going to go to the PC. Alright, Art. I must say, Articuno's design is definitely a piece of art. It is magnificent, if I may say so. So, at least that's what I thought in first generation. That said, let's actually go do some other stuff, since that did not take very long. Let's go to... let's go to Ambrick Town. I'm sure there's stuff to do around there. I'm sure there's some nice events we can do or see, or in some way get involved with. Alright, first of all, let's teach acrobatics back to Greninja. Rest was not bad. We didn't need to use it in the end, but it was just in case. Just in case. Because Articuno could not recover, so it wouldn't matter if it went for it. So it wouldn't matter if we were asleep or not. With Mewtwo, it would matter, because Mewtwo could always just recover. Alright, now. This is going to sort of break a rule-ish, but you know what? Also, we have our nice relaxed Franz and our brave art. Well, brave isn't the best nature for Articuno, but hey, whatever. I'll take it. That said, we have these event Pokemon. Maybe we should do some events. That's gotta be fun, maybe. Who knows? So, we have this Deoxys. So, I'm gonna temporarily put Sylveon and Zigzagoon into the PC. Technically, it's breaking a rule. They both are at full health with maximum PP. Well, with full PP, should I say. Not maximum. I didn't give them any PP ups or whatnot. But, since they're at full health, they won't be healed up by going in the PC, and this is temporary for the events, so I'm going to allow that. Now, let's do some event stuff, shall we? Deoxys and Genesect, you two are up. Let's do this. Let's have some fun, shall we? So, here we are. Is that Pokemon with you, Genesect? Well then, why don't I give you these 4 drives? So with that, we got the Douse Drive, the Shock Drive, the Burn Drive, and of course the Chill Drive. Definitely cool. So this way Genesect could potentially change its the color of its drive, I guess, and the type, I think, for its Technoblast or something like that. An acquaintance in the Unova region gave me these plans. Based on them, I made 4 drives: the Douse Drive, Shock Drive, Burn Drive, and Chill Drive. Genesect is also rumored to have been found in Glittering Cave. It's only a rumor, though. Interesting. Deoxys is reacting to the meteor. Okay, sure. So, Deoxys changed to have superior stats for attacking moves. So basically, each rock will change Deoxys however many times you want it to. So Deoxys will change its form to the attack mode, to the attack form, the defense form, the speed form, or its normal form. Genesect can hold one of the drives, and it'll change the little drive it has on it, which is somewhat cool, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. That said, let's actually head on to... let's go to Shallower City. Alright, let's go put these 2 back into the PC. Shall we? Also, as you can see, if you look at the drive, if you give for instance, the Chill Drive, for instance, it'll change to a whitish color rather than a yellowish. Or if you give it, for instance, the Douse Drive, it'll change to blue. Like that. So that is Genesect and Deoxys. fun little event things that are really small, but hey, you know, whatever. Also, there is Landorus. Landorus, you ready to have some fun? Well, let's see what we can do. Alright. So, in here, there's this scientist right here. Researcher, whatever. Oh, that Pokemon with you. That is Landorus of Legend. Then take this, won't you? So with that, we got the reveal glass. So with that, we put the reveal glass on Landorus. If you use that reveal glass, you will be able to turn Tornadus, Thundurus, or Landorus back into its true form. Of course, no one really knows whether the Therian form or the incarnate form is its true form. Fair enough. So with that, we don't know which form is a true form, but we can change it nonetheless. So let's go ahead to maybe Keelute City. A few fun things we can do, as you can see. Also, we can actually change its form, of course. So let's do that. Use the reveal glass. So with that, it's going to turn into its incarnate form. Which can have either Sand Force or Sheer Force, whereas its Therian form has Intimidate. Like so. So either form works. Either form works. As the researcher pointed out, no one knows what its true form is, but we do know that it has a true form somehow. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe both are just of equal capacity. Who knows? Who really knows? That said, let's take out... How about Kyurem and Zekrom? Why not? Why not, indeed. Alright, so... let's... go into a house here and see what we can do. I can't remember which house is which, but... you know, whatever. So, here we go. That's Kyurem! Then take these! So with that, we obtain the DNA splicers. Somehow, I don't know, maybe she got hold of them from Drayden? Who knows? The great Pokemon Kyurem can use those DNA splicers. Then it can abso-fuse with Reshiram or Zekrom. Uh-huh. Alright, then let's do some abso-fusion, shall we? So with that, Kyurem changed form, and basically just consumed Zekrom. So now it has Fusion Bolt and Freeze Shock. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. That is Black Kyurem. As you know, we could also get White Kyurem, but whatever. With that, let's head on to... You know what, actually I think there's some other things we could potentially do around here. Not sure exactly, but hey, you never know. Excuse me, you got a minute? You look like you know a lot about Pokemon. Could you use your knowledge to help me out? Here's what I'm wondering about. Usually ground-type Pokemon moves can't hit a Pokemon with Levitate, but I'm sure there's some way to do it. I just can't for the life of me figure out how. I have some ideas, but I can't decide which one to try. Okay. Use Trick or Switcheroo to give Pokemon an item as Levitate item. An Iron Ball. Yeah, that seems like an alright idea. Which should you choose? Smackdown, Gravity, or Gastro Acid? Go Smackdown. They all do the same, but it's kind of hard to get the, Reshiram or Zekrom, I suppose. Not right this second. Sorry. Sorry, I'd be happy to battle you at some point, maybe, but right this second, I'm just not having the, time to do so, yeah. But hey, you never know. Maybe at some point we might find something. Okay, yes, you start cooking. That's definitely an idea. Ooh, we got the TM for Flash Cannon. That is actually a really good TM. Especially with fairy types out there. Okay. Well, that said, let's actually just move on. Maybe at some point we might battle that guy when we have our full team and not an event Pokemon in our party. Maybe we'll battle that guy. That said, let's move on to Snowbell City. Why not? I apologize about background noise. They are doing construction outside, as always. I don't think they're ever not doing construction. That said, here we are in Snowbell City. Let's go, put QRM back in the PC. Alright, let's take out Keldeo and Meloetta, perhaps. For generations, my family's duty has been to teach moves to Pokemon that people call mythical. Shall I teach them a move to one of your Pokemon? Sure, let's teach one to Keldeo, perhaps. Keldeo's trying to learn Secret Sword. Sure, I'd be happy to learn Secret Sword. Let's give up, we don't need Toxic. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay to forget Toxic, why not? So, with that, Keldeo learned Secret Sword. What? Keldeo is... Cool, Keldeo changed form. Keldeo is resolved to battle and has changed into resolute form. Alright, what about Meloetta? Meloetta wants to learn Relic Song. Sure, why not? Let's give up Round for now, then. Why not? Yes, I'll give up Round, no problem. So, with that, Meloetta learned Relic Song. Yes, oh, right. You know what, I'm gonna quickly just show off this quickly. Nothing that intense, just a Relic Song. Hopefully Meloetta doesn't, you know, die. But, here we go. This is a showcase thing, it's not a real, battle. But, Meloetta, go for your Relic Song. Let's hear what a lovely tune you have. So, with that, Meloetta transformed, and you're gonna go for Zen Headbutt, which we are not gonna be weak to, aren't we? We're gonna live that pretty well, actually, interestingly enough. Okay. Let's close combat, because, hey, why not? It's neutral, so that should be enough. There we go. So, Meloetta did transform from its Uriah form into its Pirouette form. And there we go. That is what Relic Song will do. Meloetta will transform in battle when using it into its other form. If it were to be used again, it would transform back into its Uriah form. Kind of cool when you think about it. That said, I think Keldeo and Meloetta have very interesting things going on with them. Let's move them back into the PC, though. Keldeo is in that resolute form, which is kind of cool. Alright, Victini, you don't really have any events here. unfortunately, but there is still... You know what? Shaman and Diancie, you guys can do some cool stuff, perhaps. That's something. I don't know why I just left. Oh wow, it's Shaman! When I see Shaman, the first thing that comes to mind is the Gracidia flower. And it just so happens that I have a bunch I'd be happy to share with you. So with that, we got the Gracidia. It's been a tradition since long ago in the Sinnoh region to give bouquets of Gracidia flowers to people as a way of expressing appreciation. Anyone who receives a bouquet of Gracidia flowers will know just how grateful you are. No words are necessary. Isn't it a delightful custom? Maybe it is. Alright, so... let's just, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Maybe we can use the Gracidia flower then, perhaps. So with that, Shaman transformed into Shaman Sky. That's really cool indeed. So let's move on to Lumio City. Why not? So, here we are in Lumio City. As you can see, we have the adorable Shaman Sky, which is my favorite legendary Pokemon of all. So, yes, it is amazing. And Diancie doesn't seem to be doing anything, so whatever. That's fine. That is fine with me. Let's go do this then. Alright, here we go. So yes, I legitimately love Shaman Sky. It is my favorite legendary Pokemon of all. Let's put them back in the PC. Unfortunately, it's gonna change back to its land form. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. I still like its land form, don't get me wrong. That said, oh yeah, I also do have this Celebi from Pokemon Bank, Adamant, which is such a great nature considering Celebi's moveset. Oh, move pool, should I say. I have this shiny Mew from Emerald, which I like. I have a Latios and a Latias as well. That said, hey there, Rotom. I also have this Hoopa and Volcanion, which I got during the Omega Ruby unlock. So those of you who might be asking, how did I get them? You can check that out. I forgot what episode number, but I did get them during that series, so I didn't hack them in or anything like that. I don't know how. Someone gave me them. And they traded me them while I was recording, which was insane. But, you know, whatever. It's all good. So, let's do this. I also do have this event Victini, which, you know, I don't think there's any events for that in this game, but, you know, nice to have stuff, I guess. That said, let's go do some cool stuff. Shall we? Let's head into Sycamore's Pokemon Lab. Let's go to the second floor. Interestingly, in 6th generation, the Pokemon Labs are the places where you can change Rotom's form. So, here is a box of machines, of cartons of machines, whatever. Sure, let's pick an appliance. My favorite is the lawnmower, so let's go with this one. Rotom entered the mower with a motor. Want to learn Leaf Storm? Sure, why not? Let's give up. What's the best move to give up? I mean, Shadow Ball will no longer be Stab. Really doesn't make that big a difference, to be honest. Let's give up. Well, Shadow Ball is a TM, so that's probably the least important one, especially because Will-O-Wisp is important for physical walls. But this is an event Pokemon, so I'm not going to be using this in battle too much anyway. It's not an event Pokemon per se, I did actually get this. But it's not for the LP itself, so... Goodbye, Pain Split. So now with that, Rotom learned Leaf Storm. Let's go to the first floor. Alright, let's head somewhere. Here we are in Vernal Avenue. We've definitely been here before. But we want to head to somewhere else, so... You have all these cool skating tricks, maybe we should... Why are we not able to go through that wall? It wasn't like I was trying to go through the wall. Whatever. So here we are at Autumnal Avenue. We want to keep going, of course. So, here we are at Estival Avenue. We could have just gone here from the beginning. We can get a lottery ticket, that's something. Maybe we can win something! Can we get something cool? Come on. Game a chance. Oh, we did win something! Greninja match, so we got a Moo Moo Milk. You know what? It's free, so it's good enough. It is better than it's twice as good as a Super Potion. And it costs like just as much, so hey, I can't complain. So here we are at the Lumiose Press. So let's head in. Let's just head in. Oh, you're that kid, the one who came to see me. Hey, so tell me, has that EXP share been useful? You haven't forgotten about me, have you? I'm just Alexa. I gather info about what's going on in Lumiose, and I write it up. I travel the world to gather information, but Lumiose is my real stomping ground. And I don't just know the famous shops. I could tell you exactly how many Xpert are in every one of our alleys. I know everything about this city, so you just come to me if there's anything you ever want to know. Do you want to know about Lumiose's hotspots? So there's a bunch of hotspots here. And she'll actually take you there if you want to get there easily. For some reason. Some moves attack all Pokemon except the user. Some even attack the user, by the way. Moves like Twister, Air Cutter, and Swift can attack multiple opposing Pokemon at once. There are more moves similar to them. Perhaps I should feature these moves in our magazine. Maybe. That's a Pumpkaboo. I was traveling around different regions to gather information about Pokemon, and I met these Pokemon during the trip. Guess a Pumpkaboo and a, Diggersby? Finally, I got to know our editor-in-chief. She finished her research about the mythical Pokemon Volcanion and came back to the office. Wow! Sorry, I was so surprised. I've been looking for Volcanion for 15 years. And finally, I met a trainer who was traveling with it. I traveled everywhere to gather the information about Volcanion and put it together a memo. I'll let you read the memo, but just for you because it's top secret. Which part of the memo do you want to read? How about the secret of the power? On the XXth day of the XXth month, at the Pokemon Daycare on Route 7, about the extraordinary power that Volcanion is said to possess. Discussed it with a top breeder who's very familiar with the ecology of Pokemon and drew the following deduction. In order to cause a steam explosion powerful enough to blow up mountains, the Pokemon must have an organ with extremely high temperature that can instantly vaporize water to steam. That kind of organ is unheard of in the ecology of Pokemon, but Volcanion may have it. Okay, let's continue reading. In the fog. At the Pokemon Center in Campfire Town. Interviewed a trainer who says he witnessed a Pokemon that could be Volcanion when he was stranded in a mountain. According to the trainer, a huge Pokemon shadow appeared suddenly. 2 huge arm-like limbs that could crush even the land extended from its back, and from their tips, something that looked like smoke belched out and made the fog around the Pokemon even thicker. The trainer said the Pokemon shadow slowly disappeared into the fog. Interesting. A nation building. At Cafe Kizuna in Lumio City. In the southern part of the Kalos region, there seems to be a custom to revere Volcanion as a nation-building Pokemon. People seem to believe that a steam explosion caused by Volcanion created the plane where they live. As a matter of fact, a huge mountain range suddenly disappeared due to an unexplained explosion in the part of the region in the past. That's kind of interesting. Volcanion seems to trust you. I want you and Volcanion travel together as good partners to each other. So with that, the editor-in-chief has memo marked top secret and was researching Volcanion. That is really interesting. So, yeah, if you want to go somewhere in particular, Alexa will actually take you there. So if I want to go, for instance, to North Boulevard, that's the boulevard that runs around the northern half of Lumio City, of course. The popular destinations on North are the Battle Institute, Hotel Richissime, and Lumio Station to hop on the TMV. If you want to reach routes 13, 14, or 16, you can get them there from there. Lumio's Badlands, Lavere Nature Trail, and Melancholy Path. Sure, why not? So she'll literally just take you right there, and it actually adds, like, fashion points to your fashion stats, which can potentially be useful if you're trying to be fashionable, I guess. I don't know. That's it. Let's head to Curiway Town. Because, yeah, why not? So far, we did some nice, cool events. We got Mewtwo and Articuno. There still is a legendary Pokemon that we have not yet obtained. That said, let's move Rotom and Volcanion back into the PC. Let's take Sylveon and Zigzagoon back out. So, that is that, I guess. What can I say? There is no Mega Diancie in this game, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do? Diancie's still a cool Pokemon, nonetheless. On the other hand, so are Hoopa and Volcanion. So, let's just stick with what we have and be happy with that, shall we? I think we shall. So, next time we are going to head to the Terminus Cave and try our best to, I guess, take on Zygarde. That's probably not going to be any easy task, but hopefully we can be successful nonetheless. I mean, we do have Greninja, Delta, Atticus, Pikachu, Sylveon, and Zigzagoon on our side, so how could we possibly go wrong? Well, next time we're going to find out what we can do as we take on Zygarde. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time when we head deep into the Terminus Cave. Goodbye.